What's up, homeboys? No, I'm joking with you. I'm just joking with you. What's up, guys? My name is Geekish Gamer, and welcome to the Geekish Gamer Show. And today we're going to be talking about this new Batman vs. Superman Ultimate Edition. Personally, in my opinion, I didn't like Batman vs. Superman. I thought it was way too confusing for me, even though I did read the comic. I mean, I know a copy some of Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns and some other things as well, but I wasn't really quite convinced that it was a true Batman vs. Superman film. I felt like it was more of a scenario more than a real fight. So we're going to get to this trailer, and we're going to see what's going to happen.
Men with power obey neither policy nor principle. No one is different. No one is neutral.
If Superman were here, what would you want to say to him?
That my family too had dreams. To look him in his eye and ask him how he decides which lives count and which ones do not.
A few moments later.
Okay, guys. The reason I skipped this, the reason I went to a few moments later is because this is basically just the same thing. The same thing, just different snippets and parts that have just been added in. That's basically what it is. It's basically the trailer just added in stuff. Basically, that's what it is. So, for you who don't know what the Ultimate Edition is, the Ultimate Edition is a 30 minutes more action and R-ratedness scenes that you didn't get to see in theaters. Now, I don't know if it's going to go all the way to the end for 30 minutes, but I feel like mostly what's going to happen is they're going to play minutes in the movie where it felt like this should have happened, and this should have happened, and they're going to change it, and they're going to do this, and they're going to make it like this, between 30-minute parts, to make it compile up to 30 minutes. There's going to be, and I also heard there's going to be a lot longer action scene. And, you know, even though I did not like Batman vs. Superman, even though I didn't like it at all, and even though I really didn't like the movie, I feel Civil War is way better than Batman vs. Superman, if not one of the best movies of 2016 for superhero action films. It's that, even though it's going to be, again, it's going to be on Blu-ray, by the way, so Blu-ray. But the thing I feel about Batman vs. Superman is that I don't want this to happen. See, the reason why this Ultimate Edition is out is because they're trying to fix things that were messed up. That's what they're trying to do right here. That's what the directors and the producers and the people and this and that, and that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to fix things that they did wrong with this film by making the Ultimate Edition. Now, this is what I want you guys to know. This is what I want you guys, a little secret sauce that the Geekish Gamer likes to talk about. I do not want you guys, the consumers of this Ultimate Edition product, to think that all of a sudden that they made an Ultimate Edition, it fixes everything for the first movie. Because it doesn't. It really doesn't. Just because you made an Ultimate Edition doesn't mean everything in the Ultimate Edition that has been covered over. Because give me right here. There was a lot of confusing parts in Batman vs. Superman. This is why they're adding 30 more minutes to it, and they're refixing it and everything else. This is why they're doing it. They're giving you more detail for things you might have missed. They heard the complaints about it was confusing. So now what they're going to do is they're going to try to add more bits and pieces of it, so you'll be like, oh, I understand now. That's basically what they're trying to do here. So I can understand what they're coming from here. But don't think for a minute, directors and producers and developers and everything else of this whole thing. Don't think just because you brought out Ultimate Edition with Blu-ray and 30 more minutes of content of you fighting the end of Superman and Doomsday fighting and spoiler alert, Superman dying and things like that. Don't think because at that 5 second notice that just because you did this makes it all right that that you failed in the first movie, because it doesn't. It doesn't make it right at all. See, the thing I'm trying to get here at this, guys, is corporate and a lot of other things, and especially in movies and stuff, they always try to fix things that they ruin, and after that make it seem like that thing, the new thing that they made, can overcount for the first thing they made. Well, that's not the case. You know you effed up. You know you messed up with the other one, and you know you did all that. Just admit it. Yeah, we got the Ultimate Edition, but it still doesn't. But even though it reflects the first film, it still doesn't complete the whole film. All right. Now, again, I said it's going to be 30 minutes longer and everything else, and there's going to be more R-rated scenes, such as the warehouse scene is going to be R-rated, the African scene is going to be R-rated, maybe the scene where he got in trouble with Lois Lane was going to be R-rated. There was a scene where Doomsday got a little bit too graphical, and they had to cut it out, so they made it PG-13, which I don't understand. Why would you do that? It confuses me so hard why they put it to PG-13. Even though Batman was murdering people left and right, you made it PG-13. Again, corporate to support the masses, to support the kids who actually want to go see this and everything else. I think they should have made the movie R-rated at first, actually. I really think they should have made the movie R-rated at first. It wouldn't make any complex reason for you not to make the movie R-rated at first, because this movie has a lot of action and a lot of things in here that should be R-rated. It really killed me in this movie. The only thing I cared about was Batman. That's the only thing. I think really Batman carried the whole film. I really think he carried the whole film. I really think he did that. Because Superman, I already saw him. He was alright. Man of Steel, yeah, okay. Wonder Woman, she really didn't need to be there, literally. She has her own movie in 2017, so I was ready for 2017, but they put her in too early. I think that's what messed up the film. Doomsday was like a knockoff, cheap, gigantic mutant version of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And then you have Alexander Luthor, who shouldn't even be playing Lex Luthor, but the Riddler. And then you have some other people, and you have the old people, and you have this and everybody else is cool. But Batman is the thing I'm looking at. Batman. Because Flash, Cyborg, these people were added. The part where Flash goes back in time and tries to tell Bruce about, what's going to happen in the future. It's kind of an absurd reason. I think that was probably just added in there to be added in there. It really didn't need to be in there at all, actually. The only part, they should have just let the part where they saw the files of Alexander Luthor be there. That really didn't need to be there until future notice. I really think so. That's my opinion. These are just my opinions, guys. But I don't want you guys to think for a second again. Just because they made this whole Ultimate Edition that it's really good. I would really go for the Blu-ray combo pack. That's what I would go for. I would go for the Blu-ray combo pack. There's a lot more content, a lot more editions in there, everything else. I would go for it. It's $49.99, $39.99 in retail stores. I would really go for it. I like it. But to get more detail and to say, hey, okay, now I understand Batman vs Superman. You want to go for the Ultimate Edition. That makes sense. So my verdict for this is, I don't know, it's not really a number game here. It's good. That's it. It's good. It's not all that. It's good. I'm glad that they're putting the Ultimate Edition here. I'm glad they're giving you Blu-ray and everything else. But again, corporate, do not try to make us believe that just because you did this and just because you did that means that you did okay, you did all right, that you for some apparent reason was able to conquer the first movie and make the third movie better. It really doesn't matter. So. Anyways, it's been the Geekish Gamer. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. And a gaming convention is coming to Columbus, Ohio. So you might want to catch I might be there, so catch my live stream there. Also, guys, don't forget that. Remember that giveaway I was giving out? Well, there's 2 more days left, dude. There's 2 more days left for you to put in your Gmail so I can send it off and see who I'm gonna give this Han Solo Best Pin Han Solo to. So don't forget about that, guys. And I'll talk to you later. This has been the Geekish Gamer Show, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Stay tasty. Yeah.